watching, Santa's waiting. Christmas Eve is slowly fading. Can you hear him in the night? Close the door, turn out the light.
Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Today, I'm going to be ranking Silent Night, Deadly Night. Starting off, number 6 is Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, Better Watch Out. This is one of the most forgettable horror movies I've ever seen. I mean, sure, you got Bill Moseley as Ricky, but even he's not very memorable. There's this clairvoyant blind woman named Laura for some reason. The kills are all lame, the characters are all bland.
Yeah? Well, can I help you?
And I honestly don't remember anything else about the movie. Like, I remember a handful of moments, but I don't remember any context for them. It's just bad. The score is 1 out of 5. Number 5 is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. Look, this movie does have its famously, hilariously bad moments, but people tend to forget how boring the first half is. Seriously, this movie came to be because the studio basically asked the filmmakers to recut and re-edit the original movie into something new. No idea how that's supposed to work. The filmmakers were at least smart enough to realize that's not gonna work. So they basically got like a minimal budget for at least part of an original movie, and that's where all the hilariously bad stuff comes from. The first half of this movie is just a trimmed down retelling of the first movie with the framing device of Ricky in therapy. And it goes on forever. By the time we get to the new stuff, you're so checked out it's hard to care. I mean, that being said, there's a reason this movie is a cult classic. Garbage Day is legendary, and there are a bunch of other hilarious moments.
Garbage Day! Huh? No!
And there are a couple solid kills, so that's cool. The score is 1.5 out of 5. Number 4 is Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, Initiation. Parts 4 and 5 are completely unrelated to the rest of the franchise, and they really only share the name, but they're both so bizarre and different that they're at least fun to watch. Part 4 is about a woman being recruited by a coven of misandrist witches. For those of you who don't know, misandry, or however you pronounce it, is the opposite of misogyny. We get Clint Howard being weird, which is pretty much always a plus. The acting is campy but good, the writing is okay, and the kills are solid.
A bizarre event.
This would make a great story.
For her, it was the chance of a lifetime.
I work for the LAI. I'm an investigative reporter. There's got to be some logical explanation for the burning.
But some questions
Get away from me! Leave me alone!
are better left unanswered.
The score is 2.25 out of 5. Number 3 is Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toy Maker. Like Part 4, this one is unrelated to the rest of the franchise. It's just a Christmas horror movie. This time we get Mickey Rooney as a modern take on Geppetto and a version of Pinocchio. I wouldn't call it good, but it's entertaining as hell. The acting is pretty good, the writing is decent, and the kills are pretty great.
She was gonna call the police. Do you know what happened if she'd have done that, you stupid fool? Stupid, I've had enough! You're drunk! You're always drunk! Don't you turn your back on me when I'm talking to you.
And honestly, the music is pretty good too. My score is 2.5 out of 5. Number 2 is the original Silent Night, Deadly Night. This movie is a cult classic for a reason. It could have been just another basic Christmas slasher movie, but it has a few things that elevate it. The main one is this montage of Billy working at the toy store. It's delightful.
I'm looking for the warm side of the door, where the fire's bright and it's burning every night.
Aside from that, the acting and the writing are good, and the original Christmas songs written for this movie actually feel like real Christmas songs. So, well done.
Santa's watching, Santa's creeping, now you're nodding, now you're sleeping. Were you good for Mom and Dad? Santa.
My score is 3 out of 5. Finally, my number 1 is 2012's Silent Night. The biggest reason I prefer this one over the original is that it's actually trying to be a movie, if that makes sense. The characters have actual depth and goals and motivation. The protagonist feels like a real person, and she has doubts and grows as a person throughout the movie. The acting is solid.
Public Enemy #1.
It's double S.
Is it?
Carson, it's double S.
Double S. Double screwed.
The music is pretty good, and the kills are great. This is a pretty standard slasher movie, but it's well done. It's good. The score is 3.25 out of 5.